We all know the Paris Olympics are about to begin, and we're here to give you a sneak peek of everything you need to know beforehand. From history and fun facts to the top male favorites in the games, we've got it all covered. But before we dive in, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss a thing. Ready to hit the court? Let's go. Every 4 years or so, tennis gives us a fifth major. Well, sort of. Tennis at the Olympics sometimes provides titanic heavyweight matchups, and sometimes delivers surprises. The T will be hard to top. Andy Murray versus Roger Federer and Serena Williams versus Maria Sharapova for gold medals in 2012. It makes sense that Murray and Rafael Nadal have combined for 3 gold medals. However, Nicolas Massu and Monica Puig having singles golds while Federer and Novak Djokovic do not makes a little less sense. As with the 2012 Olympics, which took place at Wimbledon's All England Club, the 2024 tournament in Paris will unfold at an awfully familiar location. Roland Garros, home of the French Open. Injuries have taken out some highly ranked players, but all of the men's and women's semi-finalists from this year's French Open are in the Olympic field, as are Nadal, the 14-time French Open champion, and Murray, a 2-time gold medalist. In other words, there are plenty of storylines to follow. Wimbledon just ended, but another slam-ish product begins in just 2 weeks. Here are the names to know ahead of the games. Men's preview. Favorites. Carlos Alcaraz. It probably goes without saying that the guy who's won the past 2 slams heads to Paris as the #1 threat. After taking down both Jannik Sinner and Alexander Zverev in 5 sets to win his first French Open title, Alcaraz steamrolled Djokovic to win his 2nd straight Wimbledon crown. Both runs required perseverance. He dropped a total of 10 sets at the 2 tournaments and played in 7 tiebreakers, winning 6. But he's now won 4 of the past 7 slams he's entered. And he only turned 21 2 months ago. Wow. Jannik Sinner. Sinner won 25 of his first 26 matches of 2024 and took the Australian Open title and the #1 ranking for the first time in June. He's 0-2 against Alcaraz, though, which makes him the #2 favorite in Paris. There are few things in sports more entertaining than an Alcaraz-Sinner matchup at the moment, and the thought of a gold medal match between them is awfully tantalizing if the draw cooperates. Alexander Zverev. Not including injury retirements, Zverev has won 21 of his past 24 matches at Roland Garros. He reached the finals this year and was a set away from his first slam title before Alcaraz stormed back to win in 5. Of course, if we're counting the Olympics as slams, then he's already got a title. He beat Djokovic, among others, to win gold in Tokyo 3 years ago. Novak Djokovic. He's battling through his most frustrating season in ages. For only the 2nd time in 14 years, he's failed to win one of the first 3 slams of the year. He hasn't beaten a top 10 player on clay since the 2023 French Open. He's 37, and he tore his meniscus barely a month ago. He's also the all-time slam titles leader and won a match with the torn meniscus at the French Open, then reached the Wimbledon final, albeit with a very fortunate draw, just a couple of weeks after surgery. At best, he's the #3 favorite in Paris, but he still might be the #3 favorite with one good knee at age 37. Casper Ruud. Blessed with torque-heavy topspin, Ruud was built for clay. He's reached the semi-finals of 3 straight French Opens and went to the finals twice. Even as his results on other surfaces have wavered, he's still gone 21-5 on clay, 6-2 against top 20 opponents over the past year. Norway's more of a Winter Olympics country, but he's got a strong chance to medal. Long shots. Stefanos Tsitsipas. It's been a frustrating couple of years for Tsitsipas, but while results have dried up on other surfaces, He's still made the French Open quarterfinals in each of the past 2 years after reaching the semis in 2020 and the finals in 2021. If he's going to do damage in a major tournament, it's pretty likely to be on clay at this point. Daniil Medvedev. He's made the finals of 5 of the past 7 hardcourt slams, and while he's never made the semis at Roland Garros, he's reached at least the round of 16 in 14 of his past 15 slams. At worst, he's the 4th best player in the world, and he's about the surest thing in the sport when it comes to avoiding upsets. That makes him a threat. Jan-Lennard Struff. Now let's get to a long shot. At age 34, the 6'4" Struff has never won more than 54% of his tour matches in a given year, but he's 23-15, 60.5%, in 2024, 11-4 on clay, 73.3%, and he's reached 3 of his 4 career finals since last May. An Olympic run would be quite the cap on a late career renaissance for the big man. Coolest Olympic story. Motsa Chargui, he's 31, has never played a top 50 opponent and has a career-high ranking of 271st. His biggest honor, besides playing for the Tunisian Davis Cup team, might be winning the Mountain West Co-Player of the Year award at Nevada. But he won the 2023 African Games, and it qualified him for a spot in the Olympic field. He gets to play at Roland Garros. How cool is that? And how cool would it be if he got to play a Nadal or a Djokovic in the first round? The Olympic miracle. Rafael Nadal. Veterans and comebacks are creating a number of fun Olympic subplots. On the women's side, you've got players such as 34-year-old Caroline Wozniacki and 36-year-old Angelique Kerber, the silver medalist in 2016, making post-motherhood comebacks. The men's draw gives us even more of these stories, well, without the motherhood. We've got Stan Wawrinka, the 39-year-old former French Open champion, 2015, and, with Federer, the 2008 men's doubles gold medalist. We've got Murray, the 2-time gold medalist and 2016 French Open finalist, playing in his last tournament before retirement. And above all else, we've got Nadal. It's possible that no one has ever been married more closely to a major venue than Nadal with Roland Garros. He's 112-4 all-time there, and he spent more than a year working his way back from injury with what seemed like the sole purpose of playing the French Open/Olympics combo in Paris. The French Open didn't go as planned. As an unseeded entry, he drew Zverev in the first round and played well, but still lost in straight sets. However, thanks for joining us as we gear up for the Paris Olympics. We hope you enjoyed our preview of the history, fun facts, and top male favorites for the games. If you found this video informative and exciting, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated with all our latest content. We can't wait to share more Olympic insights with you. See you on the court next time.